Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, as you guys can probably tell by the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be giving my review of Heartland Season 14, Episode 9. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about everything that happened in Episode 9 of Heartland Season 14. That being said, if you haven't seen the episode and you do not want to know what happens, I recommend not watching this video, as I'm about to talk about literally everything that happened in last night's episode of Heartland. But with that being said, let's continue on with the review. Actually, hold on, I forgot something. If you guys are brand new to my channel and you enjoy Heartland and want to stay up to date on everything that happens with Heartland in the future, including Season 15 updates and Season 15 news when they become available, make sure to hit the subscribe button, as I will do my best to keep you guys as up to date as possible on everything Heartland Season 14 and 15 related, including Season 15 information when it becomes available. So the best way to stay up to date on Heartland on social media through YouTube is hitting the subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate that. Now with that YouTube promo out of the way, let's jump right into today's video. Actually, hold on, I forgot something again. Please leave a like on the video. Thanks. Okay, now let's finally talk about Episode 9 of Heartland Season 14. So, Heartland Season 14 Episode 9 was directed by Michelle Morgan. So, of course, I loved it for that reason. I'm not going to go into too much thought, or I'm not going to start ranting about Michelle's directorial debut in this video. Trust me when I say I'm going to make a whole other video on my thoughts and everything on Michelle directing Heartland. And trust me, if you, actually not trust me, if you have, or if you do follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen the novel of a post I made last night congratulating Michelle on her directorial debut on Heartland. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but congratulations, Michelle. I'm super proud of you, and the episode was beautiful. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Trust me when I say that this is not going to be the last time I mention that Michelle Morgan directed an episode of Heartland, okay? Alright, so this episode, I was very excited for because we got to meet Quinn's dad. He came to Heartland, and this was the first time that we have met Quinn's dad on the show. No, they referenced him a couple of times, but this was the first time that we actually got to meet his dad and learn a bit more about him. So I really like that, because I not only like learning about new characters that are introduced to the show, but also I like learning new information about characters that are already on the show. And Quinn is one of my favorite characters, so I really liked learning more about his life and what it was possibly like before he came to Heartland. And with his dad arriving to Heartland, just as I thought before I watched this episode, there was some drama with Quinn and his dad when he arrived to Heartland, and Quinn almost quit coaching Georgie. I can't tell you how that made me, that made my heart drop when Quinn was like, maybe you should start looking for another coach. I was like, no, please don't. But then Quinn came to his senses and realized coaching is what I love to do. Stop the car, I'm getting out. I'm not going to a stupid business meeting with my dad about things that I really don't care about. So I was like, okay, I love that. So, and then another big part of the episode was Mitch and Lou and their conversation about having kids, and then Mitch building Katie an ice skating rink. Now, not the biggest fan of Lou and Mitch. I've made that super clear on many occasions, but I really thought it was adorable that Mitch built Katie an ice skating rink for her birthday. I thought that was very sweet of him, and you can tell that he is trying his best to be a good stepfather, and I really like that. I'm glad that if Lou and Mitch end up getting married, I'm glad that Mitch is kind of already assuming the role of a stepfather, and trying his best to make everything that he can perfect for Katie for her birthday. So I really liked that. One thing I did not like, however, was that Peter's flight got canceled. Because I was like, are you kidding me? Can he not just show up for his daughter's birthday? I mean, flights get canceled, I get that, but I just like Peter, and I would have loved to see him in last night's episode, but that's just a minor thing. But of course, you guys know how much I love Peter, so I would have liked to see him show up for his daughter's birthday, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's story writing. It's fine. I'm not super mad. It's not something that I'm going to hold against the writer, that I'm going to be like, why didn't you have Peter show up for Katie's birthday? I'm not going to be like that, but I do wish that he did show up for this episode, because I do like Gabriel Hogan, and I like when he is involved with Heartland, and I would love to see more of him on the show in the future. And then the next kind of thing that I want to talk about is Amy getting offered a job in Florida by Quinn's dad. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked to see Amy go to Florida and, have a job, and maybe like season 15 would have been like us, the audience, following Amy's journey in Florida. I understand why the writers did not choose to have Amy go down this path and move to Florida, because then it would basically mean the end of Heartland. So I understand why they didn't have that story play out and Amy go to Florida and work for Quinn's dad. But I think that is something that would have been interesting, and I personally would have loved to see, because I love new storylines like that. But at the end of the day, I understand that Amy can't leave Heartland, because Amy is Heartland, and Heartland is not Heartland without Amy. And apparently Ty, but we'll save that for another video. And then the last thing I want to focus on is Jessica and Tim. Now, you guys know that I was not a huge fan of their relationship, simply because I feel like all Tim's relationships are kind of like rushed, and I'm just like, okay. But I was really surprised that Jessica left at the end of this episode. I was like, are you okay? So he just made you a photography room, and because of that, it scared you, and now you're leaving. Alright, that seems like a great thank you. I gotta say, I've never seen Tim try so hard to impress one of his love interests in any of his love interest at all in any past seasons. So I thought this was a huge character development moment for Tim, and trying to do something nice and everything like that. So I was really kind of upset that Jessica left after he gave it to her. I was like, are you kidding me? Alright, and then I forgot to mention Parker. Parker, I love her character, but like I'm not really that connected or invested in what happens to her character, in all honesty. So I was like, she's back, okay, she's riding Mickey, whatever. It just wasn't a part of the episode that I focused on, and that I, to be completely honest, that I really cared about. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it because it's the truth. Amber Marshall deserves an actual award for her performance as Amy this season, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And every single episode, she absolutely nails it. And I'm very excited for the season finale of Heartland, which is, of course, next Sunday on CBC and CBC Gem. I'm very interested to see how they're going to wrap up season 14 and how they're kind of going to leave us on a cliffhanger, maybe, because that's how they ensure that people will want to come back and watch a season 15. So I'm very interested to see what cliffhanger will be in the season 14 finale or season finale. So with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And remember, if you want to stay up to date on everything Heartland season 15 related and get up to date, accurate information about season 15 when it becomes available, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below, and I promise to do my best to keep you guys as up to date as possible. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys thought of episode 9 of season 14 down in the comment section down below. But with that being said, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.